Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your annual forecast for the year of 2025. This is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. All right, Spirit, what is coming towards Capricorns for the year 2025, please? Thank you. What is coming towards Capricorns for the year of 2025? Okay, coming towards Capricorns for the year of 2025. Okay. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I was just saying. Let me explain. Hold on. Let me clarify before I jump ahead. What is coming towards Capricorn for the year 2025? Thank you. Okay. What is coming towards Capricorn for the year 2025? All right. So what I did not explain is that this deck is pretty thick. So what I'm doing is throwing out a whole stack of them. So I'm just taking that top one as your clarifier. As we get to know each other, me and this deck, we got to do things a little differently this year. That's all. All right. What's coming towards Capricorns for the year 2025? Just made me out to be a whole lot. I'm going to explain in a minute. What's coming towards Capricorn? Okay. That might have not been this to the main. 9 of Wands. Keep that in mind. What's coming towards Capricorn? Okay. Thank you. Very good. Okay. And that guy just wants to come out a lot, and she wants to come out a lot. There's a lot of mirroring of the collective energy, a lot of kumbaya, a lot of holding hands as we get through this promised land happening in 2025. However, Capricorn, you are the only one that showed up as material. Almost everybody else is really focused on their spiritual growth. You're the only one. You're standing out here really right out the gate about your money, about your bag. And it only makes sense because it's Capricorn. Of course. But that must mean that you did what you were supposed to be doing for your spiritual growth in our last year and our last season. Okay? So thank you for that, because you were a leader in that, and that is what has been the catalyst or the catapult for the rest of us to fall in line and do that and pursue that for ourselves, because you are going to be leading the pack, or it is your responsibility. I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna put it on there like that. It's a heavy backpack you gotta wear this year, Capricorn. Just straight up, you gotta show us how to not fumble the bag. Let's get into your message. Second house. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Okay? Let me show you something. Clarified by the God of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're aware. I'm not really that well versed in the houses. I have them down a little bit, but what I do know is that the second house is all about your material possessions, your values, your valuables, and your worth. So that's what you are showing up as in the first quarter, and the God of Pentacles, baby, the God of Pentacles. Okay, the God of Pentacles. Okay, much like the King, is showing up, clarifying that second house. So that's you. You are the bag. You have all the money you need. The stability is here for you in the first quarter. If it's not, you're chasing after it. You running it down, honey, because that's what this energy is telling me. Okay, so going forward into the second quarter, stay with me because you got a lesson to learn. But going forward in the second quarter comes in your Aquarius energy. So first quarter, January, February, March. Second quarter, April, May, June. Okay. Originality, philanthropy, and progressive imagings. So here's the thing. You get your bag in the first quarter, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles here, that Aquarius energy. Okay. You get your bag in the first quarter. You might have a little fun with it, okay? For some of you went to the casino, you won big, okay? You put some away. You were smart. You're a Capricorn. You're smart. You didn't go spend it all, okay? You playing broke. You told everybody else, I ain't got it. Okay. But in reality, you just right now don't necessarily know where to invest it. So you might spend a little bit. You might have went and got your new car. You might have, moved and got you a new place or something like that. You might have put a few new pairs of shoes on your feet. Something frivolous. Showered yourself. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also tucked a little bit away because you knew. Okay, Aquarius energy coming into that second quarter. You knew, you had that progressive thinking that you were going to need some of this money to invest in something much more important, much more valuable, something that will be able to sustain you. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. So that's what comes up in the second quarter. Now we're investing that bag. Now we're utilizing our increase. Okay, when I say we, you, I'm talking about you, Capricorn, to have something to show for. Okay, so not just a bag, not just a purse, not just some shoes, not just a car, not just a house, but something that has some longevity behind it, whatever that is for you. Cool. Well, Capricorn, you're gonna lose a little bit come third quarter. Okay, and that's okay. Taurus energy. Your sister sign shows up to say to you, trust, patience, and sensuality. Okay. I really am not sure about that sensuality part showing up in the message. It's just a part of it because that's kind of Empress energy, right? You're still Empress energy. But the thing is that you're a little bit trying to show face because Five of Cups is what's clarifying. This is why I said it's going to be your mission to show us how not to fumble the bag. I'm giving you the insight, Capricorn. Listen to me. It would behoove you. It would be better if you didn't go out and spend a little bit, that you saved it all. You took a little bit and invested in something that you feel is going to give you some longevity, and you still have that other bag in the back, because what happens is one of these things, the shoe falls off somewhere come third quarter. Okay. And you're going to be like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have bought. You're going to come with some regrets. Okay. You're still looking good. You're still looking good. All right. What I love is that your brother and sister signs are showing up for you, because Taurus is here. And then in the fourth quarter, Virgo shows up. Okay, integrity, reverence, and service. Well, I love Virgo showing up because Virgo is your little chastiser. Virgo is going to get you straight. Virgo is going to remind you or tap you on your hand and say, listen, this is how you could have done it if you had have done it this way. Okay, and you're going to be able to move forward, charge forward with the Sons of Wands. It's not a fresh start or a full start over, but it is a little bit of a young start, Sons. Okay, because you don't lose the business, you don't lose the house, you don't lose anything that you invested in this year, Capricorn. You don't necessarily lose it, but the financial standing itself, your bank account gets low. That's what I'm picking up. All right, now put the shoe on the foot that it fits. This is going to resonate for everyone differently. It could be your energy level that gets low. But what I'm picking up is that very high vibrational increase of manifestation, physical realm, tangible increase, money. Bag shows up in the first and second quarter. You looking good, you feeling good, you spending. Hey, perhaps it's a little bit of being generous as well that kind of bites you in the butt later. All right, because it's unavoidable, and this happens. We get a large lump sum of money, or we start doing really well, and then we start showing off. Okay, the message here is that you're gonna learn a lesson about that. Okay, but it won't be. You're gonna bounce back fast. You're going to bounce back fast because you're going to realize the error in your ways, and then you're going to do it right. And one of the things, okay, because we cannot get away. You can be as materialistic as you want to be, but our entire mission here on this earth is to lead us back to how our heart weighs when we cross and we transition. So, and we enter back into our true self, which is spirit. And so Virgo comes to remind you to operate from a place of integrity, reverence, and service. So if you can take this away now, you might just be able to prevent that moment of lack, loss, regret. Okay? Might. I can't guarantee you anything. All right? Everything is energy. But you do, like I said, you bounce back really quick and you charge forward. You see him charging forward, but it it's going to be, it's just a lesson learned. It's just a lesson learned, Capricorn. That's all. Because charity equals prosperity. So if you out here and you're not giving back and you all about self, because that Nine of Pentacles, she can be quite selfish. Okay. Or you forgot where it came from. God gave you them pentacles, baby. Don't you ever forget that. It'll snatch it right back. Okay. And put you in a space where you're going to need to have, lean into your faith, trust, patience. Okay. That's what your year looks like. You're one of 12 Capricorn that are going to have a very material existence in the year 2025. I think maybe you didn't get to have that, or maybe it was like some highs and lows in the year previous, or even the years previous to that. It's just been a struggle for you. So you finally get to have, you finally get to feel good about your money and not worry and not stress about where it's coming from. But you got to be mindful of your intentions behind it, because you know what? Just being honest with you, Capricorn, what shows up here is the spirit of greed. Okay? And when that spirit of greed takes hold of you, it can get you into some trouble. God does not like the greedy. Okay? So you just got to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I love how Virgos was like, don't forget your integrity. Okay? Just being honest, Capricorns, whether it's you or somebody, because, it could be a partner of yours as well that shows up and is like, oh, you only charging that? If it was me, I would go for this much. Yeah, people try to do that with me all the time with my personal guidance. Listen, no. I heard what God told me, and I'm not changing that just so I can make a mighty dollar. Never will I allow the spirit of greed to get me. It's not about gain. Not in the existence of the material realm. Nope. Capricorn, take heed. All right? All right, what's coming towards the Capricorns for the year 2025, please? Coming to, hold on. Wait a minute. I love this for you. I think somebody else got it too. Yep, I'm gonna read that one too. I think somebody else got that one too. I don't care, because it definitely resonates with this message. It has always been within. Everything I need is already inside me, as it has always been. You have all the tools in the box. Magician energy. Who got this? Somebody did. I forget. But here's the one. This is the one, really. Quieting my ego. My ego is no longer taking control of my life. Rather, I allow my higher self to guide me. Okay? Man, when they say money is the root to all evil, they're not. It's so much to break down in that, because we just don't have that kind of time, Capricorn. But listen, the thing is that you're about to be very blessed when it comes to finances. All right. That may come at the sacrifice of love, connections, relationships. It's lonely at the top. When you get to a certain status financially, it's going to look a lot different. All right. The people that you have around you. And I think that with that Taurus energy showing up, for sure, the Tauruses, they prefer to have, people that they can trust around them. And I think that's what you're going to find. I think that's really the depletion that really shows up. Your money is untouchable. But what happens is that you have a lot of people around you that you cannot trust. A lot of false, a lot of fakeness shows up, a lot of hands out. And you're good people, Capricorn. You want to help people up, just like you got your the people, they have the hand out, you're trying to lift them up, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think there's you somehow, at least by the third quarter, become some type of casualty because of that. So really the biggest lesson is, like, who do you have around you? And what it seems as if is that at some point you feel like you can't trust anybody. So where does that leave you? With nobody. I said this to somebody else's message, but I'm gonna give it to you, Capricorn, because I think it is really important for you to hear it. Is that it's going to be easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than it will be for a rich man to get into heaven. Take that with you. That is your message. Love and light.